So what I'm trying to do is pull the colors that I've just been using for the foreground, pull them into the rest of the picture so that there's some continuity in the colors. Let's try that again. Richard Jacobson, and I'm 66. I live with my wife and in Newton, and currently my daughter and her wife are living with us. They just got married. I retired 4 years ago, and I was thinking about what I'd like to do with my interest in art, and someone mentioned to me that seniors can audit courses at BU through the Evergreen program. So I looked into it and decided definitely I want to do this. So I signed up, and I've been taking courses ever since, every semester. I've always had a lot of interest outside of my career, my professional career, and I've always tried to maintain those interests throughout my professional career so that, now that I'm retired, I have lots of interests and I can pursue my interests. And this is one great way of doing it, by taking these classes. Fortunately, there's such a wide variety of courses at BU that I'm not sure I'm ever going to exhaust the supply of courses I'm interested in. So it's just because I just love to learn, and it's just a great atmosphere to learn in. The teachers are really terrific. The students are very impressive, really smart students. So it's like the perfect climate. Really, in all the art classes, I'm interested in not so much, in addition to learning about the kinds of art and the artists, but also understanding them as a way of possibly improving or changing the kind of painting that I do. The courses are taught at such a high level, and the students are at such a high level that I find it really, really interesting. So to me, it's very engaging.
The next E train to Heath Street is now arriving. 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'll send it all over to you.
Judith C. Schatz.
Michael N. Schatz. I'm a retired doc. So she was the lab when I was in med school. We were married 2 weeks before medical school started.
We had a physics class together.
Oh, it was killing both of us separately.
It was awful.
Became very theoretical. We were both whizzes in concrete math, but got so theoretical we got lost. She was a cheerleader at that point, so I knew she was a cheerleader. And we're friends for about 6 weeks, and then we each had dates the homecoming weekend that October, and the end of the weekend the dates went home and we studied together, and that was it. That's 60 plus years ago.
So far we've been taking all the classes together. We agree or whatever. There was one year when we started, we wanted to take music, so we had this Mozart class that we took, and we said, well, let's take something on the same day, the next class hour or something. And I just, let's take astronomy. And that was the most fabulous class we had. We're just learning, You know, and a lot of new things, which is great for us in our old brains.
Yeah. Keep the brain working. Just learn stuff.
And, you know, we don't have to take the exams. We're just learning for the sake of learning, which is fun.
We always would go to a museum, we'd say, we like this painting, we don't like that painting. Never know why, really. Still don't know why exactly, but have more of a feeling why I like something or why I don't like something.
I think it's interesting. I think it's good for us, and I think it's good for the students, because we do have things to contribute.
My full name is Diane Diane Currens Dalmeda. I'm retired and I volunteer at places. I went to school in Newton, but I always had a flair for foreigners, and so I went to Portugal for about 12 years. I got married in Boston, but I got divorced and I came back here and I went to work at MUGAR, and I also worked 1 year at the Boston Public Library. I decided on Evergreen when I was bored at MUGAR. I was working every day, and I asked my boss, well, do you mind if I take classes? And he said, oh, no problem with that, Diane. We'll just discount it as your lunch hour. So I started taking classes maybe 10 years ago. I believe very much in learning as a part of life. And so I wanted to fill in some areas that I had not learned about, which was the classics department, and I really liked the classics department. Steve Scully, he was the very first course I took, and it was wonderful. It was on the Iliad and the Odyssey. It was wonderful. I'm amazed at the level of knowledge of some of these young people. I'm amazed. No, I really like the Evergreen program. I like that, and I think it's great that you're doing a project on that.